Hey,
we're back with a sexy nighttime episode because we turned the lights out over here, but you can't see that at home. Hi.
Yeah, so never mind. But it's nighttime in the game, so that's fine.
Yeah. But we've chosen a good game for you.
Yeah. We're hoping it's gonna go down well. Quality humour only here on Biscuit. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I gotta go.
Alright. Can we just have normal? Okay. So, this is a little indie game made in Game Maker, I think.
Yes, I think you're correct.
By a Japanese guy whose name I've completely forgotten.
Wow.
Sorry. But it's completely addictive. I set it up the other day and was like, I'm just going to test if it works, and then played it for like 3 hours straight. So I want those gems, man. I'm going to pay for it. Fuck. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
So, tell me about this game.
I have pretty much told you everything I know about the game. Okay, so,
there are
unique
only 3 colours.
There's only 3 colours. The unique mechanic with this is that your character has gun boots, so he can only fire downwards.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's... how do I explain this? Oh yeah, so you have the little meter at the right-hand side, which is how much you can fire, and it only gets replenished when you touch ground or an enemy.
Oh, yeah.
So there's like a combo system where you can try on jumping on as many consecutive enemies as possible to keep your meter filled up.
Of course, you can hurt shit by jumping on it, yeah.
Yeah!
Cool.
But you just want to get from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
It's basically Flappy Bird, but going downwards.
And good.
And much more interesting, yeah. Let's get that one. It's one of those games where, like, you start with nothing and then get more power-ups as you go through, so the difficulty curve is kind of backwards. Like, the first couple levels are super hard, and then you kind of get more rad shit as you go on.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool as shit. And then characters that are, like, spiky and coloured red, you can't touch at all, so you have to shoot them.
And then the other enemies are, like, red, either as detail on the bottom, which is, you know, the standard thing of don't touch them with your head, touch them with your feet.
There's various gun upgrades, some of which aren't actually very helpful, some of which are just ridiculously overpowered. Like, my favourite one is, like, the laser one that will literally clear out everything underneath you in a straight line, which is super fucking handy.
Do you not have enough gems to go in the shop?
Nah, well, you get to level up when you've got enough gems, so I tend to just keep them.
What does leveling up to go in
that? Gets you more...
Is it like, does it add things to the pool?
Well, you can add... there's, like, different play styles.
Oh, yeah.
And things like that. And there's also, like, different, like, colour palettes. You can switch it to, like, a Game Boy colour palette or anything. Yeah,
that's pretty
cool.
nifty.
Let's have the drone. It's kind of handy sometimes.
I like that. So, Mikey, I know you're trying to concentrate. What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? That's an excellent point. I guess I was out yesterday.
Oh yeah, what did you do?
I went into my favourite restaurant.
Oh yeah? Which one's that?
Well, you've been there. It's... here's a free plug for them. It's Café des Amis in Canterbury.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, American food.
Yeah.
Because the food there is amazing, right? You ate
there. I just find it funny that it's Café des Amis. It's like a French name, but it's Mexican food.
I think it's run by French people is the reason.
It's still stupid.
But yeah, the food there is, like, amazing.
Yeah, it's like Café du Mexique.
Like, So I have been forbidden by doctors to have alcohol or spice, so of course every time I go there I just have spicy burritos and as much beer as possible.
Yeah, you just got eaten by a frog who, like, nommed you. How does it feel?
It feels pretty okay, to be honest.
But that's cool. Who did you go with? Anyone exciting?
People from work. It was a leaving do.
Ah,
and
that's
then
cool. I went to a leaving do the other day.
Afterwards we went to, like, a ridiculously swanky bar where, like, I kind of felt like I had to turn my collar up in case they noticed I was a scumbag and kicked me out.
Oh. I went to a leaving do the other day and I got really drunk. Cause you know I'm shit at turning up to things on time, right?
You're not the world's best.
Yeah, so I turned up really late and I was like, shit, I need to hurry up, I need to catch up with everyone. So, the pub that I went to, I happen to know that Bells and Coke is, like, ridiculously cheap. Like, I got double Bells and Coke and it's like £3.20 or something.
Dang.
Which is, like, crazy cheap. I was like, I know, I'll catch up. So I had 2 double Bells and Cokes, and then immediately afterwards thought, I'll slow down a bit, so I had a double and a single.
Right.
And then sort of just drank those all really quickly. Some people had shots of Grey and Nephews. and I think most of them immediately threw them back up, which is great because it's something like 60, maybe 70%. Or something like that.
You said this was a work party as well.
Yeah. It was a work party.
Are your colleagues like good people to go out with? Are they? Because mine are like incredibly embarrassing. We got.
What do you mean?
We got. So like we're incredibly noisy. Like anywhere we go, we're the noisiest place in the venue. We're the noisiest table in the venue by far.
Oh yeah.
So last night, like the table next to us, like leaned over and was like, "Do you mind? We can't. Like, I'm trying to talk to my husband. I can't actually hear anything he's saying."
What's a noppy?
I don't know. This is one of them.
Okay. Sorry, carry on.
We were like, "Oh yeah, we're really sorry. Yeah, we'll keep it down." And then we just completely didn't keep it down and just talked about child molesters incredibly loudly.
Wow. And I thought that was something that only I did, or Matt. Hi, Matt.
No, it's like you definitely cannot go anywhere with my work people.
That sounds good.
Love them.
No, but like, yeah, I had a good time. Except I just got
I want that.
painfully drunk because I remember afterwards spending the rest of the night trying to sober up and failing.
Yeah.
I think I drank about 3 or 4 pints of tap water, and it didn't do instead of alcohol, and it didn't help.
Yeah, like you weren't hungover this morning though, right?
I wasn't hungover when I went to it, no, because I was still drunk when I got to work the next day.
But you didn't ever have like the morning after tummy.
No, I was alright.
Well, see, that's what the water did for you though.
Yeah,
that's why you need to drink that water. It doesn't make you less drunk, but
no,
it will make you like
but,
not dehydrated.
I was trying to think, like, I'll have that instead of more alcohol as well, so I won't get any more drunk than I will.
Fuck, yeah.
But
fuck.
You're hardcore dead. But
that was a clusterfuck.
I just remember we went to a club. I think they unironically played Soldier Boy. You get the Soldier Boy. No. And I was like, oh god, is it 2000 and insert correct number here? Probably 7 or 6 or something.
Sure.
Or 5.
I'm not a Soldier Boy historian, to be honest.
That's alright, pardon me. But that came on and I think I just shouted, oh fuck, really loudly.
You say that about bad music, but the Mexican restaurant we were in, like, they had a theme to their playlist, and I think it was exactly the wrong one. Like, every single song was like themed after a different US state. It was amazing. We had Hotel California, we had Sweet Home Alabama. It was like every single song was like someone had just completely missed the point. I think they hadn't realized which of the Americas they were in.
Yeah, we're in America somewhere. This is accurate.
Yeah, well, I guess if they weren't sure North or South America, they had a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Yeah.
And, could have phoned a friend, I suppose.
Oh, is that foreshadowing?
I don't know. Maybe.
Or is it backshadowing? I don't know what that means. But yeah, the other thing I remember is
all this?
My friend, one of my workmates / friends was like, "Hey, I can do the worm." And I was like, "Cool, do the worm." He's like, "No, I'm embarrassed." Like, do the worm, no. And then we got into the club and he did the worm, and within 5 seconds, someone like a bouncer came over and told him off. It was like, if you do that
for dancing in a club,
for doing the worm in the club, like
why?
Like, I don't know, but like if they threatened to kick him out, like immediately, like about 5 seconds after he started, they're like, "Stop." It was just really funny because he was like, "Oh god, I don't want to get kicked out."
But it was like a Tuesday night. Like, there's probably nothing else going on in there. Like, just let him do his dance.
But it was funny. And
bouncers are kind of douchebags, though, aren't they?
Yeah. But because this was this was like last week or something. But it was on the Friday, so like basically no one else had work, and I had work at 9, and. I just remember sort of just trying to drink tap water the whole time to try and sober up. And I was like, shit, it's like 1:30, I should go home. So I walked home, and then about 20 minutes the way there, I realised I walked the long way, which takes more than twice as long as the way I normally walk home.
Yeah.
This was obviously not before I'd went and got myself some chips and some garlic mayo.
Oh, it's traditional. Yeah. You and your garlic mayo, man. What's
going
really
on
with
shit.
that?
Because they were like absolutely tiny pots, so it was bullshit.
You can get garlic mayo in a kebab shop?
Yeah.
How does that
sometimes I
happen?
had like the huge squeezy things, but it was a fish and chip shop actually. But
they're open late at night?
Yes, if you go somewhere.
I guess in Essex.
Somewhere that's got a banging club scene. Yeah, you got killed by a frog.
I just walked into that frog. That was not a great survival gambit. Yeah.
But Yeah, like, I went, and I remember, like, walking home going, shit, I've walked the wrong way, and then just went, fuck it. I was so bored on the way home, I started counting down from 1,000 at one point, and got down to about 300.
You maths graduates know how to live,
No,
don't you?
I don't know what it was. I was just like, I've never been more bored in my life, and just started counting while walking, because it took me about 2 hours to walk home.
I had exactly the other thing happen to me last night. I was at the other end of town, and I got back to my house in about 5 minutes because I super needed a piss. Like, I needed a piss, like, as everyone in the club was like, oh, we should probably just leave in a minute. So I was like, oh, fine, I'll just wait. You know, because I'd never been to this place before, so I didn't know where the bathrooms were, so I was like, I could figure out, or I could just wait, because everyone's about to leave. But then people didn't leave for about 25 minutes, so I was, like, dying by the time I left. So, like, a walk that normally takes me 20 minutes literally took me about 6. Wow. I wasn't quite running, but yeah.
The thing that pisses me off, like, in clubs or certain pubs when it's really busy, like, this is one pub I go to, like, for New Year's, most years, and it's always there that they have, like, a bathroom attendant. Something about bathroom attendants piss me off. It's like, they're like trying to wash your hands. Like, I can wash my own hands. I don't want someone else to do it while I feel awkward and uncomfortable and then have to pay them.
Yeah.
And it's like, would you like some breath mints? Some aftershave? Some condoms? And I'm like, no, I just want to wash and dry my own hands.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where, like, legitimately before, like, I've just, like, this is going to sound really gross, I've just not washed my hands because I don't want to, like, I just don't want to. It's like, I know I'm drunk, but I'm not, like, easily manipulatable.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't...
I find it a bit... I've never been offered condoms by a toilet attendant, and that makes me a little bit like, why? What are you planning to do?
No, I don't think he actually had condoms. I'm just being silly.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I live
Have
in
you been,
Essex.
like... Do you find, like, all of the public bathrooms in Europe are like that? But they do that thing where they have, like, toilet attendants who are not the right gender to be in your toilet.
Oh? Have yours always been women?
If you... On the continent, yeah. Like, if you go into a public loo in, like, Germany or something, like, half the time it's just a woman in there, and you're like, oh...
Just, hi, did you not see the sign?
She's like, oh, möchten Sie einen Piss?
Did you have a good piss?
Sorry, das ist racist.
Ja.
Ich bin sorry.
Och nein, du ist ein massive racist.
Yeah, ich bin ein Berliner.
But, you know, like, I walked home with my chips, and even then I could tell they tasted like shit, but I still ate an entire bag. I bought 2 bags of chips for some reason, just in case.
Oh, you're double chipping it, yeah.
Just in case I was really hungry or something. And I remember walking home and getting so bored that I found like this thing on the floor that looked like a mushroom. I was like, cool, I'll have that, and I just put it in my bag. It was just like a cap off the end of something. I was like, that's cool. And then on the way home as well, I was so bored that I just sat down for a while next to like the side of the road, and I was like, fuck it.
I guess I live here now.
Yeah, like I walked past where I work, and I genuinely considered at one point just staying there and just like waking up in the morning, just going, "Hi, excuse me for not being in the right clothes." I'm up bright and early.
Yeah, I bet that wouldn't go down well. Oh, we brought it around full circle. Oh,
bringing it round. And
yeah. Well, I was hoping we would get to the bottom of the issue. Yeah, I did it again. Yeah, fucking, yeah. Anyway, Biscuit Arcade. Thanks for being a biscuit.
Yeah, the biscuit tears.
Corin, I've forgotten how to end episodes again.
That's fine.
God damn it, I had one job.
It's okay. Whatever. I can't think of anything. Fuck. Okay, bye.
So if you want to hear more tortured endings like this,
if
subscribe.
you want to get down and have a well time, then watch out the videos and subscribe and shit. Bye. Subscribe. Bye.
10 out of 10.